안녕하세요 여러분들. Oh, today the lighting is casting a very weird halo on my camera. Let's shift the camera angle a little bit. This, my friend, is the first time I'm having Turkish souffle. This is called souffle. This is not brownie. This is souffle where when you cut it open, everything on the inside just oozes out. Just like, okay, I don't want to give some gruesome comparison, okay, but the thing is, once you cut, all the chocolate will ooze out. Like, so this is not really a brownie. They call this a souffle here in Turkey. And do check out how I cut this souffle up just now on my short videos later on. I'll post the video later on. I still got chocolate all over. And welcome to a. Gotta shift camera angle because the lighting is very weird. Oh, this lighting is good. Welcome to a cold, rainy morning here in Istanbul, 6 degrees Celsius, and I woke up to a very, very cloudy day. So I thought I could bring you guys down to the Bosphorus today, you know, but like halfway down, just halfway to the Bosphorus, it started to rain. So I said, damn, you know, I can't. So today, I came straight into this Cuban team, the Cuba team cafe. It's a very Cuba salsa team. So with Cuba salsa music and and according to the boss, every Saturday night there's a Cuba live band here. So oh, I got souffle all over my tripod. Oh shit. And for the first time here in Turkey, I'm trying what is called a souffle. This is called souffle, where once you cut, everything on the inside oozes out like lava. It's kind of like a lava cake. It's called souffle here. And I just made a short video about this. So stay tuned for my posting after this live stream. And good morning, Andy. Good morning. Let's take a look at what's happening outside, what the outside looks like. 6 degrees Celsius this morning. I woke up to like this perfect looking weather, you know, perfectly cloudy. That's why I was actually heading down to the Bosphorus again. Yeah, I really love to start my week at the Bosphorus, but halfway there right now, it's actually starting to drizzle. And according to weather forecast, it's likely to become something more than just a drizzle. So, as such, I came into this cafe, grab a seat, grab a souffle, and then here I am. Good morning, good night. 좋은 아침이에요. 좋은 새로운 일주일인데요. 새로운 일주일 여러분 무슨 기분이세요? 행복이나 슬픔이나 어떤 기분이세요? How do you guys feel about starting a new week? So Monday today. How's everybody feeling? And I'm feeling good because I'm starting my week with a Turkish souffle or Turkish lava cake. Look at how the thing oozes out, like, whoa man. This is scene. This is scene on a plate. Ding ding ding ding. Scene on a plate. It's a very Cuban looking painting and drawings all over. Havana. Stay calm and smoke Havana. Cuban theme. It's like in this area of Istanbul, this Besiktas area of Istanbul, you really get all kinds of very creative cafes and all kinds of theme cafes, because this is really like the Hongdae of Istanbul. If you know Korea, this is like the Hongdae of Istanbul, which is kind of like the university area, the district of the BAU University. And so a lot of young people, very young vibe, very creative kind of vibe here. And definitely a tourist place as well. If you come to Istanbul, very likely you'll visit this area. If you have time to spare. If you're here for just a one-day thing, of course you won't be here. You'll be going to the Hagia Sophia, the Constantinople area only. You won't be coming all the way down to the Bosphorus area or things, yeah? You won't be coming to Besiktas, Kadıköy, all these places. I'm gonna hold like this until someone says something. So good afternoon, Andy from Singapore. How's your Monday? Just almost end of the day in Singapore right now, isn't it? In Asia. How was the start of your week? Very quiet, yeah. I realized one pattern, like Monday morning, my Monday morning live streams tends to be extremely quiet. Maybe like in Asia side, everybody's too busy with work, and then in America side, everybody's sleeping early, preparing for work the next day, and everybody in Europe is pretty much at work at this time, in the morning or rushing to work at this time. So Monday mornings tend to be like very quiet on my live stream. And look back on my record, right? More than once I've like stopped my live stream in 10 minutes on Mondays, simply because there's a lot of people watching, but very few people talking anything. But anyway, so since a lot of people watching, I'm gonna show you guys. 안녕하세요. This is a live stream. If you're new to my live stream, welcome. This is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, yes, this is Istanbul, and I've been living here for 1 year and 3 months. This is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, I bring you guys the different place or location here in Istanbul, discover something about Istanbul, and then grab a coffee and chit chat about anything and everything about life. Today, this live stream happens at 10:30 a.m. Turkish time daily, right? Now today is a 6 degrees Celsius, quite a cold morning here in Istanbul. Rainy morning. In fact, it looks really cloudy this morning, and being a vampire, I only come out when there's no sun, so that's why I'm out. I'm actually on the way to the Bosphorus when it started to rain, and I decided to just grab a coffee here instead. According to the forecast, it's gonna rain. Oh yeah, I can still feel the rain again. So I'm not going all the way out to the Bosphorus today, so sorry about that. Oh, beautiful street side. Sad. Losing my English. Today I am at Cafe di Cuba, a Cuba themed cafe, having a Turkish souffle. This is the first time I know I have this dessert. I never knew about souffle before. I'm gonna show you guys this Turkish lava cake called souffle. It's actually really extreme. And welcome. Good morning. Günaydın. Günaydın is good morning in Turkish language. Yes, I speak a little bit of Turkish. Being here for 1 year and 3 months. Welcome, and I hope you guys are having a great morning. Oh, interesting. The street dogs of Istanbul. This is a very famous site here in Istanbul. The street dogs. See how big the street dogs are. So big, fat, and dirty looking. Very well fed, by the way. They're like gangsters patrolling the streets of Istanbul, demanding food, Big, fat, and gangster dogs. These two are a gang. These two are always together. I know because I live in this area, and all the dogs, right, they have their own territory, and these two are a gang. These two patrols this street every morning. Anyways. Ooh. 또 새로운 일주일 시작한대요. So yeah, how's everybody's Monday? Close up look of the souffle. Tell me there's a better way to start a Monday morning than this super energy giving Turkish lava cake. It's called souffle. Once you cut, the lava just flow and ooze and overwhelm. I made a short video about cutting it, so do stay tuned for the. Oh, it's dripping. Do stay tuned for that short video I'll post after this live stream. But it's very extreme. The moment I cut it, the chocolate oozes all, like, overflowed onto the table. It's just crazy. Am I extra shot Americano? Why extra shot Americano? Just being a coffee addict, just Americano will not work anymore. Very quiet Monday morning. As I've noticed, my Monday morning live stream tends to be very quiet. NDU. Oh my god, looks delicious. Feel like having dessert myself now. do you have this in Singapore? Do you have something like this in Singapore? Do you have this in Singapore? Do you guys have this in your country? Souffle. Have you seen something like this before? I've never seen something like this before. This is my absolute first time. Not just eating this, but seeing something like this. Have you guys, do you guys have this in your country? Good morning, Nurin Tan. Good morning. Wow. Good afternoon, Nurin Tan. Where are you watching from, Nurin Tan? Now slowly people are coming. Yeah. Lava chocolate cake. Yeah. It's called souffle here in Turkey. It's a Turkish souffle. It's a form of Turkish lava cake, but it's very extreme. Once you cut, the thing will overflow all the way to the table. I made a short video cutting it just now, so I'll post that short video after this live stream. So stay tuned. It was very extreme. It overflowed all the way onto the table. New Rain, watching from Malaysia. Right. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, watching from Malaysia. So we have, and Andy and Nurin. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's a rainy day here in Istanbul again. I've been showing you guys the street view time and again. So, Thomas, I saw your chicken burger shots. Yeah, I had the chicken burger yesterday. I don't know, but my short videos are really becoming very popular. I don't really know why. And good morning, good night, and 좋은 아침이에요, 좋은 일주일이에요. Yeah, it's the start of a new week, and good morning. Good night is good morning in Turkish language. Today is 6 degrees Celsius here in Istanbul, so wearing my padded jacket, and I woke up to a very cloudy day like this. So, as such, I enthusiastically put on my jacket and wanting to bring you guys down to the Bosphorus Straits. But halfway down this street here, it started to rain. So, and it's still raining, I can still feel it. Actually, it feels more like snow, you know? Why is it snowing? It's weird. So, because it's raining, I'm sorry I couldn't make it all the way down to the Bosphorus Straits, which is behind those buildings over there. So I decided to come into this cafe di Cuba, a Cuban themed cafe, to grab a coffee and have a chit chat instead. So this cafe is not just like having a lot of Cuban kind of pictures, and then you can hear Cuban salsa music as well. It's not just this, but this cafe actually has a real live Cuba band every Saturday night. So if you're into Cuba salsa, Cuba music, Cuba culture, I don't know if they'll be smoking Havana in here. And do definitely check out this cafe if you guys happen to be here in this area of Istanbul. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, and that thing I was showing you guys, the souffle, Turkish lava cake. Why do I call it Turkish lava cake? Because I'm not sure lava cake in other countries look and feel like this. So I'm gonna call it Turkish lava cake, okay? Souffle. Because I've not seen anything like this before. I've seen lava cakes, but it doesn't look like this, right? Lava cakes that I've had in other countries are like dome, you know, like this, and then you cut and then you start to overflow, but not in this shape, right? This is called souffle here in Turkey. And I made a short video cutting this because once I cut this, right, this thing just explodes outwards and just overflow onto the table. Can you believe it? Overflow onto the table. So I made a short video on it. Lucky. So I'm gonna post that short video after this live stream. So stay tuned. And I'm messing with my hair again. So sorry because, hey, you're looking at me, but I'm looking at a mirror. And thanks Thomas and Nurin and Andy, all of you for joining me this morning. Okay, let's make one more cut and see what happens. Oh. Yeah, the initial ooze is over. The initial ooze is over. Honestly, it doesn't taste like a regular lava cake. It tastes more like a brownie. It tastes more like brownie with a lot of juice. So I won't call this like straight up a lava cake. I would just call this a Turkish lava cake. Okay, let's just call it actual name, souffle. It's called souffle here, okay, in Turkey. You know, like I always call food and people and places by their original name. You know why? Because to me, calling this thing a Turkish lava cake or calling it a lava cake rather than its name souffle is like calling roti prata an Indian crepe. Can you imagine? I say, oh, this morning I'm going to have an Indian crepe when I'm just talking about roti prata. Yeah, it feels like that. Okay. Can be a souffle. Yeah, souffle. So that's how it's spelled, souffle. Souffle. Souffle. Yeah, it's that thing is pronounced as souffle. Yes. You see the F this is Turkish language. Yeah, Turkish language FFLE. LE. But I doubt this is the Turkish spelling. I think this is a French spelling, isn't it? So maybe this is French, yeah? Souffle. Anyway, I'm not so much into dessert, so I'm not too sure. In fact, I only started taking any form of dessert because of this live streaming. So it's been episode 126. So 127 days ago, I never had any dessert in my life. Okay, pretty much. My mouth is drooling after seeing you. After seeing me, you're drooling, or after seeing this, you're drooling. Thomas, there is a big difference. You have to clarify. After seeing this, you're drooling, or after seeing this, you're drooling. Huh? Souffle baked in a ramekin. Wow. I don't know any of these things, man. Newington. Yes, need to Google for info. Yes, it's French. Google. You know that the problem with me is that I don't Google for anything. I like the good old-fashioned asking people for information, finding out things for myself. I never use Google for pretty much anything. I don't like shortcuts. Because I think shortcuts like Google remove the need for human interaction, which is very bad. Which is why, again, you know, I know a lot of you have been trying to send me messages on my Instagram and trying to chit chat with me one-to-one like this, right? And I rarely reply your messages, and even if I do, I may reply like half a day later. Why? I simply don't use the internet for this kind of thing. I check my messages once a day, that's it. Once a day I reply and that's it. If you take that as a chit chat, you will get no further reply because I only check once a day. And then the next day, if I see it's like really, those messages are really like way past, I'll just delete. Yeah, I don't allow the internet to replace human interaction in my life. If you're too far away to talk to me, then too bad. Yeah, I like it. I like the world the way it was when I was young, you know, where I write to my pen pals overseas, and every time I get a letter from them, it felt special, and a lot of human interaction. If I want to talk to a friend, I pick up the phone, I call them to meet somewhere in the playground, and then sit there and chit chat half a day. That kind of thing, that's a chit chat. I don't chit chat on social media. I don't chit chat using the internet. All right. So if you guys have been trying to do a one-on-one, trying to send me messages, trying to make friends with me through Instagram or what, like yeah, I'm sorry, but I just don't. I reply once a day. I reply once a day. It will never become a chit chat. I reply it once a day, like an email. Yeah? Thomas, yeah, there are many different ES. I don't know what that means. Oh, Thomas, I've seen you on my live stream so long, but I don't know where you're watching from. Where are you watching from? Take another bite. So good with coffee. Nurin Tan, agree. We are more connected, but not the same as before. Yeah, we're not more connected. I don't think mankind is more connected than before. In fact, I feel mankind are more disconnected than before. I don't think we're more connected. Right now, is this a connection? No, you may feel like it's a connection because you see your face and you see my face, but all I see are words. There's no, to me, there's no connection. I think human beings are like in an unprecedented era of disconnection from each other. Not connectivity. We are in a dire state of disconnectivity, actually, from each other, from life. Very quiet Monday morning. Usually Monday mornings I really don't get a lot of people on my stream. Shall we comment? What do you think? What's the impact of today's technology? Today's technology is going in the direction of the destruction of mankind. Starting from the disconnection of people to people connection, disconnecting people from each other, disconnecting real human beings from real human beings, disconnecting human beings from nature, and then even worse, providing a platform for mass accumulation of ego. So it becomes that in spiritual terms, there is the human and then there is the ego. The ego is separate from the human. And what I see, unfortunately, is the internet has become a way of connecting egos, not human, which is why there's so much problems on the internet these days. Keyboard warriors and all that stuff, misinformation, because the internet is connecting egos right now, not people. People are not more connected. Ego. So instead of being on the path of diminishing ego and realizing the true humanity and true higher self of human beings, what this technology is doing is boosting the ego, creating the global super ego, which is pretty much what you call Satan. Satan is in little bits and pieces in all of us. What you call ego is the Satan. And then, if you believe the Bible, this is the reason why back in those days, in the Tower of Babel, the Tower of Babel has to be destroyed because God says, whatever God says, right? Basically, what it means is, basically what God said was this, God's, plural. Okay, we have to be very technical here. the gods said that if mankind is allowed to continue to do this, they will be as good as strong as us. What this means is, once you have human beings, all the ego, all connected like this with all the egos messing into a super ego, already one person's ego is destructive enough. A super ego is like a god. It's a destruction. It's a god of destruction, and that's what we're seeing today. What we're seeing through this technology today. The world has not progressed. I lived through the 70s, 80s, 90s, 20s. I lived through many eras. I lived and saw the world changed. I lived many lifetimes and saw the world change. And I'm here to say this: the world did not become better. We did not become happier. We did not become better in any way. People are still struggling to make a living. In fact, more so than before. People are less happy, much less happy than before. People are living in an unprecedented era of lack. Why? This is not the unprecedented era of prosperity. No. Never in the history of mankind has mankind been in such dire state of lack. Why? You simply because you can't lack what doesn't exist. Back in those days when there was no mobile phone and no laptop, no cars, you never lacked all these things, and people never had to struggle to catch up with these things. You don't have to go very far back in history. Just go back to my childhood days in the 80s. All my life I've never had a part-time job. I've never worked a part-time job all my life. You know why? I never needed the money. When I was a kid, I never needed the money. When it comes to school holidays, right? 1 month school holidays, summer breaks and winter breaks or what, I never had a reason to go out to work. Never. So I never worked in my life, But when I ask today's young people why they take up a part-time job, the standard answer is this: because I want to buy the latest iPhone. I want to buy some kind of laptop. Now, if you remove these two things, they have no more reason to make money to buy anything, and therefore they won't be out there working and exposing themselves to society too early. Yeah, that was my era. Yeah, the world has not progressed. Humanity, in fact, to me, humanity has taken big steps backwards, not forward. Big backward steps, further away. But good thing is because of all the pain, all this bullshit has created. Human beings are becoming. Pain is the impetus for spiritual progress, sadly. And therefore, this is also the unprecedented era of human consciousness evolution. Never in the history of mankind has the world human awareness progressed so quickly. That's something I actually see around me very clearly as well. Zahir, oh hello Zahir, where are you watching from? Zahir sounds Turkish. Are you from Turkey? Merhaba, günaydın. Thomas, what's your childhood be like? You have seen gradual drift in technologies used. For example, my mom still wash clothes with old technology and never use a washing machine. My childhood is running in the mountains where I never need money to buy food, because every kind of fruit is freely available in the mountains. Today that mountain don't even exist anymore. All flattened out for and urbanized. My childhood, there's the first computer I've seen in my life was a 286. I don't think you know what's a 286. Where the hottest game in town is Pac-Man. So I pretty much watched and witnessed the entire evolution of video gaming. Basically, in one lifetime, in this lifetime, I watched and witnessed the evolution of pretty much the world from a very simple, pretty much I think the sweet spot of the world into too much of the world right now. Hariza! Hi! Whoa! Boom! Hariza! Thanks for coming on my stream. And guys, in case those of you who don't know, Hariza here is my real life friend here, and she was on my live stream I think a couple of weeks ago as well. How are you doing, Hariza? Today I'm having a souffle. I know souffle is French, So this is not much of a Turkish dessert, this is a French dessert, yeah? How's everything, Ariza? How's the Monday?
Mezun olduğum okullara gidip kantinlerine ayarlıyorum. İlkokuluna gidip ayarlıyorum. Liseye gideceğiz. Bunu ayarlayacağız. Valla bizim Arda da ayarlamış kendi lisesi. Yok ya, bize ayarladık ama çok harcadık kanka ya. Yok insan mesela yok. Ama bu gemiye çıkacağım diye sanki öyle bir harcamız ki kredi kartına yüzde gidecek. Şey yapmışsın. Çok harcadık. Buralardan çalışmam.
You know, like, it's so interesting to observe that since all the way from the 70s, I witnessed how the world evolved from the 70s all the way up to now. Yeah? I'm sad to report that after all these so-called innovations, we're neither happier nor richer. I don't see people richer. In fact, I see people poorer these days. I don't see people happier. So if you're neither richer nor happier, what's the point of all this so-called technology progress? That's my question. Ariza, just at work and listening to your live while working. But you know this is not a listening stream, this is a chit-chat stream. Now, once I run out of things to say and nobody chit-chats with me, I end, you know. So guys, please, come for a chat. Oh, wow. I just dropped the spoon. I just dropped it. Oh, God. And I just dirtied my hand in the process of picking out the spoon, so I'm gonna have to wash my hand. Oh. I'm gonna try to do something about my hand. Is this? Oh, guys, you guys know that Istanbul street cats are pretty much everywhere, right? I never noticed there's a street cat here. This is a street cat, okay? This is not owned by the cafe. A street cat sleeping here. Look at that. I'm so gonna take a video. Guys, give me 30 seconds. I'm gonna take a short video of this. Look at that. It's a street cat, okay? Sleeping in this coffee corner. The coffee bean corner. Look at that. It's waking up. Say, you human, you're so noisy. Why can't humans are always noisy? She's sleeping on a pile of sugar. Sugar. Makes for a really good bed, huh? Hello. I don't know what's his language. You know, all cats has a different language. You know, everybody think cats just go meow. No. Cats in different areas and different territories, right? They speak a different dialect. Actually, I noticed. Yeah, they speak a slightly different dialect. Thomas, my dad told me stories about how he used to cross river. Yeah, I did cross rivers and mountains to reach school. Yeah, I did. My home was behind a mountain, and it was always so fun. And we would run through the thing. We'll race each other into the, and there's a little forest, okay, on the mount. It's not so much mountain bike, just a small hill. So we'll run through the hill, and then we'll pluck star fruits and rambutans from the trees and just eat. For free, organic, no pesticide. You don't even have to wash the damn thing. You just eat, you know. Those were the days. Those were the days where mankind never had to work to put food on the table. Why? You're hungry, your family's hungry, go up to the mountain and pluck fruits. That's all you do. That's all you need to do. You don't even have to work to put food on the table. There were cars already, but cars are of little use since you're not going anywhere. So you never have to get a car loan. You never have to get a home loan because why? Because home is passed down from generation to generation. So you're loan free. You don't worry about putting food on the table. You pretty much don't need money for nothing. Okay. And in that world, That's 90% of the problems you face today is gone. Hariza, can't watch properly while working but can listen attentively. Yeah. Good morning, Crystal Moon from Churchill, New Zealand. Thomas, is 6 degrees there. It must be very cold. No, of course it's not cold. It's nice and warm in the cafe. It's not cold at all. But you know, actually animals, furry animals like dogs and cats, they actually do best between 0 to 10 degrees. Yeah. Actually, do you know that most of the time, right, if it's summertime, like 20 over degrees, it's actually too hot for this kind of animals. I mean, imagine wearing your bloody winter padding through summer. That's how they feel, you know. Yeah. So actually, this kind of temperature is just nice for furry animals. Rihan, I broke my mom's glasses by stepping on it. What should I do? Huh? What do you mean, what should you do? Oh, this is a very interesting question. Rihan, why are you asking me what should you do when you break your mom's glasses? What's the worry? What do you worry about? Because you break something, just say, Mom, I broke your glasses. That's it. Full stop. Good. Why this question? I think, to me, the interesting thing is the motivation behind this question. Now, help me understand. Why do you need to ask someone else what to do when you break your mom's glasses? What's your worry? I'm very curious because I really don't know. Thomas, tell her the truth. Don't hide it. Problem solved 70%. Now, why is it a problem in the first place, Thomas? Help me understand. I don't see this as a problem at all. Why is breaking your mom's glass a problem? Hell, you could break your mom's car's windscreen for all. Okay, why is it a problem? Rihan, because I have no one to help. You know what? No, what? Rihan, why do you need help? Simply because you broke your mom's glasses. That's what I'm trying to understand. Why is breaking your mom's glasses giving me the feeling like you did something very wrong? When to me it's something very normal and natural. Why is that? I'm very concerned about this question because you're making me feel like you have an abusive family, you know. If you grew up in a family where breaking your mom's glasses put you on the edge like this, I'm very concerned for you, really. I'm very concerned about the health of your family. Thomas, you know it's a problem when someone will scold you. Why will your mom scold you for breaking her glasses? Why? I don't understand this. You're her child, you're her son, and her son, as a son, you're more precious to her than anything else in the world. Why would she do negative things to you over a small thing like breaking your glasses? This is my question. Rihan, to me, that's not being strict. If that's your mom, to me, she's abusive. And abusive parents are very toxic. There you go. I see. Because Rihan is adopted. Oh. I see. Thanks for sharing, Rihan. Yes, because, you know, from your question, immediately I can tell something is different about your family. And yeah, I'm grateful that you're open enough to share. If that's the case, well, I would still say the same thing. What Thomas said, just bring the stuff to her and say you're very sorry for breaking your glasses. Apologize and man up. Just take whatever comes. Take whatever it is. Because for now, you have no choice. So study hard. And one day you will make your own world like I did. Since young, I wanted away from my family as well. Since young, all I wanted was away from my family, away from the country, in fact. Yeah. And I made it happen for myself. One day it can happen for you, but you have to suck it up, study hard, work hard, so that when you become an adult, you have the choice to make your own world. Yeah. RY Goh, good morning, RY Goh. Wow, heavy topic. Heavy topic every day, RY Goh. The thing about me is I don't avoid heavy things. I know in this world today, right, people typically try to avoid heavy topics, yeah? I don't avoid heavy topics at all. To me, I embrace the heaviness because to me, such heaviness is the problem of just wrong perception, and here to try to correct that kind of perceptions, you know. And good morning, Liana. Okay, since you guys are here. Good morning, good night, everybody. If you just joined my live stream, welcome. This is 6 degrees Celsius here in the morning here in Istanbul. A very, very cloudy day here in Monday of Istanbul. In fact, you know, I was actually on the way to the I woke up and I saw the really cloudy weather today. I said I was going to go to the Bosphorus today, and halfway walking, it started to rain, and in fact it's still drizzling right now. So I decided to come into this cafe here, Cafe di Cuba, to stream. So in case you're new to my live stream, welcome. This is a live stream where every morning I bring you guys to a different place or location here in Istanbul, discover something about Istanbul, and then sit down and chit-chat about anything and everything in life. It happens at 10:30 a.m. Turkish time daily. And if you like my live stream, do join me every morning, 10:30 a.m. Turkish time, and help me by clicking the like button. And if you like to buy me my coffee of the day, I'm having a souffle, Turkish lava cake, souffle. Now I know, but the thing is, souffle is actually a French word. Now I know. Yeah, this is very, very Cuba theme, and a coffee. If you love to buy me my coffee of the day, go to the comment section, click on the S button where you can drop me a tip. Even $1 is really big here in Istanbul these days, in Turkey these days, right? And good morning to Liana in UK. Also say Liana Nim. Rihan, why you wanted to stay away from your family? Was there? I don't want to talk about my parental family. Just enough to say that I grew up pretty hard. Okay, I actually, like, early childhood was okay, and then shit started to happen around my middle school times, and I wanted away. I don't want to go into those things anymore. Liana, last night I made Turkish food for dinner for the first time. Oh, what Turkish food do you make? And guys, I really want to show you guys this. You guys know that street cats here in Istanbul is everywhere, right? But how everywhere is it? See, this is a cafe. This is a nice, normal looking cafe corner. But here in this sugar corner, boom! It's a street cat. Hello. And you see, it's sleeping so soundly it will not respond. I'm gonna take a video of this. Hold on. Okay, sorry for the interruption. So, what Turkish food did you make yesterday, Liana? This is a Cuba themed cafe. Yeah? So every Saturday night here, there's actually a Cuba live band, you know, doing Cuba salsa music. I wonder if they do Havana here as well. Hello. Okay. Oh, Rigo! Thank you, Rigo, for buying me my coffee for today. Wow, $2 tip that cover my coffee for today. Thanks a lot, Rigo. So today's coffee is brought to you guys by Rigo from Singapore. Change the tired to awesome. So Liana, you did Izmir quarter. Wow, falafel. Wow, you. Are these like? Did you make them fresh, or are these kind of like frozen packed food? I cannot imagine making these things fresh, you know. But you'll be surprised that falafel is not so much of a Turkish food. In fact, in over 1 year and 3 months here in Turkey, I've not seen Turkish restaurants sell falafel. Yeah, I only seen falafel once here in a Iran, not Iran restaurant. What? Yeah, Iran restaurant. I only seen falafel in an Iran restaurant here, not a Turkish restaurant. I've not seen falafel anywhere in Turkey, you know, Before I came to Turkey, I thought falafel is a Turkish thing as well, but apparently it's not. Kim Teo, oh good afternoon Kim Teo, welcome. We just did a big introduction about how things are here in Istanbul today and where I am and all this stuff. We just finished the big introduction. Now I'm not gonna do it again, yeah, Kim Teo. Welcome. Good Monday afternoon, all of you in Asia. How's your how's the week? How's Monday been? This is my Monday. Turkish lava cake, souffle, and coffee brought to you guys by RY Goh from Singapore. Thanks a lot. I'm trying to keep my volume down right now because people are telling me to hush. This is the problem with streaming outside, you know. This is why I love to stream at home. I can talk as loud as I want, and you know, I can feel the free flow energy. But outside, I pretty much have to restrain myself in many ways. Liana also did a slow toasted lamb shoulder. Hey, hi, welcome. By the way, talking about falafel, I highly recommend Falafel House in Taksim. I usually don't recommend anything in Taksim, but it's worth it. I see. I rarely go to Taksim anymore. Last year, I lived 1 year in Nishantasi, so I could walk to Taksim within like 40 minutes. But now I moved to Besiktas area, too far from Taksim, so I don't foresee ever going to Taksim anymore. But thanks for the tip. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm pretty much against modern transport. Yeah, I don't take any form of transport. If a place is too far to walk to, I simply don't go because I don't have a strong reason or good enough reason to go out of my way somewhere else. So usually my life and the stuff that I show you guys are usually within like 10 minutes walk or 15 minutes walk of my home. I don't take any form of transport, pretty much. Like the whole year last year, I took taxi only once, and that's the only form of transport I took. Taxi once. And took one time taxi and one time bus. That's it for the whole year. So yeah, thanks for the tip. But like last year, I showed you guys Taksim a lot. Remember, last year I live streamed from Taksim a lot. But right now, after moving here, I don't foresee going to Taksim area at all. Then it's so hard for me to read the Turkish names. Yeah, Turkish names are not easy. Oh wait, you're not near Backpack. No, I mean Besiktas area. I moved to Besiktas. Gonna get a new spoon. Can I get a new spoon? Thank you. Souffle, Turkish souffle. I made a video just now on how the moment I cut this souffle, the chocolate just exploded outwards and overflowed onto the table. So stay tuned, it's a short video that I'll post after this live stream. And once again, today's coffee brought to you guys by RY Goh from Singapore. Thanks a lot, RY Goh. Really appreciate the coffee, RY Goh. Thanks a lot. If you guys want to buy me coffee, you can just go down to the comment section and click on the little S button. My double shot Americano. Yeah, this double shot Americano is about $2. That's right. Kim Teo. did you finish the new Korean drama series, The Juvenile Court? Oh, I actually didn't manage to finish it. But I I finished. I only watched a few episodes, and I got the jigs of it. It's really well made, very well made. Very deep, and very brave screenplay. But I didn't manage to finish it because I was most of the time I was actually stuck on the Ukrainian conflict news. Yeah, for the for the probably for the first time in my life I was 24 hours on the news. Oh, like you guys know that I don't watch the news for anything, yeah. But this conflict, it's to me something is something once in a generation. I wasn't born in World War II, so I didn't witness conflicts of conventional warfare of this scale ever in my life. So I'm very intrigued by what's going on, and I'm following it every single step of the way in terms of the economic war that's going on. As an economist, I'm interested in the economic war. As a soldier, I'm interested in the deployment and the actual military warfare. And as a human, I'm interested to see how people are reacting to this whole thing. So, on every front, this conflict is something I'm learning a lot from, and I'm pretty much on it 24 hours a day. Yeah. So I only watched like 2 episodes of the Juvenile Court. And the rest of the time I was actually on BBC News. I just turned on BBC News 24 hours a day. So friendly. Liana, see, I want to eat all the chocolate. Mr. Tokokyomi, where is this cafe? Very old school style. Yeah, I did a full introduction of this cafe and the area earlier on. So if you're curious, please do rewatch because I don't want to do this whole thing again. I'm disturbing everybody in this cafe. I'm getting the from other people here. So Mr. Tokokyomi, if you are interested, understand. Okay, guys, everybody understand that I do a full review of the place or cafe that I'm in pretty much during the first 10 minutes of every live stream. So if you are really curious about where I am, please join me early. During the first 10 minutes you'll see it. Otherwise I have to keep repeating the same thing throughout the live stream. It's actually it's disturbing everybody around me. This is also the reason why I love to stream from home instead, you know. I can pretty much do whatever I like, talk however loudly I like and everything. Let's take a little look at this. Just most people you may not understand the amount of technical complexity it is to do live streams outdoor like this. This is why most live streamers don't stream outdoor. They usually stream at home in their bedroom, right? Outdoor streaming is so incredibly hard. There's a lot of technical issues and there's a lot of people issues to take care of. So yeah, guys, understand that I mostly do my introduction of where I am early in each live stream. So do join me early for those things. And when it comes to like 1 hour into the stream, I pretty much settle down into the chit chat, so we won't be looking at the place again, yeah. And I pretty much show you guys the weather. I show you guys what's happening here early in the stream. Okay. This year, High Options Master, what do you think about flaky skin scalp? Well, that's a result of. I'm gonna say this. And a lot of people may not agree, but that's a result of living in Southeast Asia under that kind of climate. when your body did not evolve from that part of the world. That's the reason. Ever since I left Southeast Asia, when I was still in Southeast Asia, I had the same problem. I had flaky skin scalp for forever. All my childhood, I had flaky skin. So I like every morning it's like snow. But ever since I left Southeast Asia, it stopped. Goes to show that, you know, really we did not genetically evolve in that environment. People who look like this from East Asia, from the Far East, do not belong in that part of the world. You have no bloody business with it. We would be in that part of the world. And now your genetics, your body is telling you that every single day, from the high cancer rate to flaky skin to advanced aging, you know. Liana, I don't recognize this cafe. Have you streamed here before? Yeah, I streamed here once before. In fact, I streamed here with my friend once before. With my Israeli friend here. On this very seat. DCM is so satisfying to pluck it. Stress reliever. Oh, okay, if it's a stress reliever for you, it's good, yeah? But the thing is this, no? We all genetically evolved to be of a certain look for a reason. And it's all because we genetically evolved into that look, into that kind of so-called ethnicity to adapt to the weather and the conditions there. So, if you remove yourself from the environment within which you evolved from, you're gonna have problems. This is just simple law of nature. Yeah. I am very, very pro Aboriginal, by the way. To me, I'm still messing with my hair because I'm just looking at a mirror here. To me, if you never belonged in that part of the world, you have no, honestly, even if you manage to take that part of the world as your own, the climate and the stuff will hit back at you. Because you simply did not evolve from there. You simply will not adapt in this generation or the next. And therefore you see a lot of these countries which the primary ethnicity is not the Aboriginal ethnicity. They have a lot of problems, health problems, a lot of problems. We evolve into a certain way for a reason. We evolve. See, all the races evolved into, human evolved into so many different races for a reason. And the reason is simply to adapt to the environment in which they grow in, they live in, over a very long period of time. This thing doesn't change in 1-2 generations. Or 3 generations. Doesn't even change in like 4 or 5 generations. This is we're talking thousands of years of evolution. Good morning, Astro Boy. Today we're at Cuban Team Cafe. This cold Monday morning here in Istanbul, 6 degrees Celsius. I was on the way to the Bosphorus actually. Actually today I really wanted to swim from the Bosphorus. But halfway to the Bosphorus, it started to rain. And so I came into this cafe instead. It's still gonna be a rainy day today, so yeah. It's still drizzling. So I woke up this morning and I said, wow, such a beautiful cloudy day, you know. Wow, gotta be out there. And then halfway there, just halfway, started to rain again. And so today, coffee brought to you guys by RY Goh from Singapore. Thanks for buying me coffee today, RY Goh. Wow, 15 viewers. Wow. Let's take a little walk down the street. Actually, the rain stopped again, but I don't want to go all the way out to the first just to be caught in the rain again. So that's why I'm not gonna be going there. Liana, because I'm mixed race, opposed to mixed ethnicity, I don't fit in the climate I live in. Caribbean African environment. Oh, you know, people are still trying to. A lot of academics are still trying to figure out the origin of races. Now, how did human beings become so many different races? But it's all just because of evolving to suit the climate. When they now this is proven beyond question, okay, religiously and scientifically, that we all came from Africa. We were all Africa once, okay. Single origin, yeah. Of course, multiple exodus on a single origin, and then we travel across the world, and they pretty much settled in different places and started to evolve into our own ways. That's why you can see, you know, there's a clear evolution when you look at people from Western Europe all the way to Eastern Europe, all the way to Asia. You see a progression actually. That's more and more they look more and more Asian, more and more Asian, more and more East Asian, more and more East Asian, go towards the Far East, until, like, if you look at the eastern sides of people in the eastern sides of Russia, they look completely Far Eastern. Yeah. So we evolve in a certain way to suit that certain place. Yeah. And so if you remove yourself from that certain place that you evolve from, or at least the certain kind of climate that you evolve from, you're gonna have problems, always. Kim Teo, both my sister and I did a DNA test. She's about 10% Japanese and Korean. I'm mostly Chinese. Ah, okay, so intriguing. But she's your blood sister and she's genetically very different from you. How does that work? It shows that the test is not very accurate. This year, I don't know what I am. I think just English. You know, when I was young, I always ask my mom, what am I? And she always say this, you're just Singaporean. Yeah. She always tell me, don't ask so much, you're just Singaporean. Of course, after I grew up, not just grew up, just growing up, I managed to understand what's going on in the background, but I won't go into all that. Astrobot. I did a 23 and me and my family too. Oh, okay. Circle DNA. Oh, wow! All of you do DNA tests. What's your conclusions? But I'm very curious, Kim. How is it that you and your sister have different DNA results? Like, very different DNA results. But just to be clear, guys, what you guys call what these people are now classifying as Korean and Japanese genome, right, is very arguable, by the way. That's why I would say, until science clears this up, like for real, for good, I would classify all Far Eastern Asians as just Far Eastern Asians, which is Northern Chinese, Koreans and Japanese. I would group them together, because if you study the history of that what they classify as that genome is very arguable. But what is distinct is Northern Chinese and Southern Chinese are distinctly are genetically different. Northern Chinese came from the north. Southern Chinese actually came from the south. Southern Chinese actually evolved from Micronesians. Yeah. Astro Boy, I did it just for fun, and it can tell you character traits and health markers. Oh, interesting. But what's interesting is how come Kim Teo and her sister has such different results. Wow, we have 15 viewers, right? All just listening, yeah. Oh, Shishish, namaskar. Limpeh. Namaskar, Shishish from Bharata, from India. This year, why do you hate NLP? Because I'm against any form of manipulation of human beings. NLP is blatantly the psychological science of manipulation. Yeah? I'm against any form of manipulation. Kim Teo, don't know she's 90% Chinese. Like 90% Chinese and 10% Japanese Korean, right? It's very arguable. Like I say, Far Eastern genome, right? I will classify them as one same thing, except certain parts of. In fact, what is Korean genome? It's very arguable. There is an original so-called Korean genome that resides in Korea from which descended from the Siberian area. But then today's Korean and today's Japanese, right? The genome is very arguable. After more than 1,000 years of interbreeding throughout the entire region, right now it's very arguable. What is not so arguable is just Northern Chinese and Southern Chinese. It's distinctly different. And therefore, there's no such. And therefore, it's actually technically wrong to classify Chinese genome as one. It's actually technically wrong. And in fact, like I mentioned before, right? What is Chinese? How do they define Chinese in the first place? They take their samples from where? It's just very arguable. Even Chinese don't know how to define what is Chinese. What is Han Chinese? What's Han Chinese? What's the Han Chinese genome? After more than 1,500 years of conquest by other races all over China, what's the Han genome? Nobody knows. Liana, yes, but both my parents are from different climates. That's why my body is suffering because of the climate I live in. No. Yeah. Astro Boy can look further back in the Apollo groups. In fact, if you look back far enough, we're all Africans, right? DCM, that is a very racist and very, very inappropriate thing to say, yeah? If you say that one more time, I'm gonna ban you. Again. Astro Boy, exactly right, Limpeh. In fact, DCM, I'm sorry, but that term used here is highly inappropriate and I don't think I can. Final warning, PCM. You tend to say very inappropriate things on my live stream. I banned you once, and but since you return, I think you clean up your game a little bit. But right now, if you return to those nonsense, I'm gonna ban you again. Huh? I do not put up with racial slurs on my live stream, by the way, because to me humanity is one. If you are that kind of creep who thinks one race is better than another race, or who sees one thing like you think you're more superior race to this other person or what, or you make fun of other races, to me that's highly unacceptable, and is exactly opposite of what my live stream and what I am about. So it's final warning, DCM, otherwise I'm gonna ban you again. If you are incapable of getting that I am of a superior race bullshit out of your head, you don't belong to my live stream. You have a lot of things to fix in your life. Go fix it before you spread your shit to other people. The racist people who are racist, they're all people with something to fix in their lives. Don't delete that message. If you're incapable of looking past this soft tissue and seeing that inside we're all exactly the same, you really have something to fix in your life. There's no such thing as a superior race in this world. You scrape off the face, everybody looks the same. Huh? Don't use racial slurs on my channel. I do not tolerate this kind of bullshit. So much chocolate, so chocolatey. My lip is perpetually sweet. DC, I'm sorry, it's a joke, it's a funny thing. No, it's not funny. Okay, understand this is not funny. And DCM, understand that talking like this in certain countries gets you killed. Okay? It's only funny because you live in a very controlled and very safe environment in which you can do anything without consequence. If you come out to a certain countries, to certain states, to certain places, you talk like this, you get you killed. Okay? Mr. Tokokyomi, it's not funny. It's not fun. Yeah. Liana. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. Okay? Like this year, I think. Oh, something really bad just flashed across my mind. But I think, I want to say it to you, but I'll end up saying it publicly. So I'm gonna control. Tokokyomi. Hahaha, DCM, if you're out face to face someone like this, you will get whacked. Yeah. Try talking like this in anywhere else. You better, like if that's the way you want to behave, you better just be stuck in your own little town and not go out of your own little circle. Because behaving like this gets you killed anywhere else in the world. Huh? Liana, we're all adults and we should behave society. Liana, DCM's not an adult, he's a kid. He's not even done his military service yet. He's a kid. Anyone who's not done his military service in Asia, where military service are mandatory in so many places, you're just a kid. It is proven scientifically and beyond doubt, okay, scientifically and religiously proven that we're all from Africa, like it or not. We are all underneath, we're all Africans, okay? And that's why we can evolve into so many different colors. In a lot of ways, I think, see, the original human beings, according to ancient tradition, are stronger, faster, and everything, right? But not, and look at the sports world today. Which is the race that is stronger, faster than most people in sports, all kinds of sports, like basketball, track and field. African people, like African descendant people, that is the real original human beings with all the real original human power that we lost. And we're all inferior to that right now, we're devolved from that, we're all weaker, slower than that, you guys never realize. So in fact, I look at African descent as a superior race, not a inferior race, They are our ancestors with the original human powers that we have lost, Oh, understand this. Liana, the chocolate looks so good and gooey, yeah. Wow, today I'm still getting like usually Mondays live streams I usually get the least number of people, but today, wow, 15 consistently about 15. Where's the rest of you guys watching from? Say hello. Let me know you guys are watching. Where are you watching from? This is a chit chat program. For those of you who just were new to my live stream, welcome. This is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, yes, I'm in Istanbul. Be here for 1 year and 3 months. Where every morning I bring you guys to a different place or location here in Istanbul, grab a coffee and then chit chat about anything and everything about life. It happens at 10:30 a.m. Turkish time. And if you enjoy my live stream so far, do help me click the like button. Today I just finished all my breakfast stuff. So do join me early to check out the place I am, where I give a full introduction of where I am, how's the weather, how's Turkey, how's the food and stuff like that before settling down for a chit chat. Okay? Diana, yes, so many beautiful different people. Shish, this morning sucks. By the way, we have big puja tomorrow. Oh, be fasting and praying. Oh, won't join tomorrow. Oh man, I should be doing my pujas also. Astro Boy, have a good day ahead. Not yet. We still have 12 more minutes on this stream. You see, I just have to point the camera and people wave. There are certain countries in this world, right, where I point the camera and the people scatter like pigeons. Well, right now the weather looks pretty fine, Why don't I just pay up and then we take a walk through the neighborhood? Yeah. Let's pay up and then take a walk through the neighborhood. I like to clear my own things. That's a good habit that I learned from Korea. You just do one little thing and then you save everybody a lot of work. Heads up.
Vay hesap.
Hesap.
Teşekkürler.
Teşekkür ederim.
Namurlar. Nasılsın?
İyi. Nasılsınız?
İyiyim.
Oo.
Tamam Türkçe tamam bitmiş.
Türkçe çok az.
İyi.
Çok az konuşuyorum. Çok az konuşuyorum.
Hesap.
Hesap.
Asya.
Temasız?
Temasız.
Yep.
Bak temassız da biliyorsun tamam bitmiş ya.
Okay. So just to show RY Goh, yes, today's Americano is 25 lira, so that's covered by your $2 tip. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for buying me coffee, RY Goh. Let's pay up and then take a walk outside.
Ben yazmışım ama göreceğim. Sabah ben de uyanmışım.
Wow, that was like a rally.
Zafer Bey nasılsınız?
Thank you. Okay, let's go out there and Liana, I will lick the plate clean. Oh, someone took my seat already. So here. Wow. So this is the Besiktas area of Istanbul, yeah. The Hongdae, it's like Hongdae of Seoul, which is the university area, the university district with a lot of young people of a major university, lots of shops and pubs and clubs, and in fact, this area, every alley is pubs and clubs. This district has the highest concentration of pubs and clubs in the entire Turkey, and Turkey's #1 nightclub is also in this district itself. So that tells you what kind of a district this is. This whole place comes to life like a carnival at night, especially weekend nights. Let's take a look. Oh, it's a traditional Turkish tea house. It's still slightly drizzling. And I got to be there. I got to be there to pay for my internet. I pay for my internet monthly and I come to the shop to pay. I don't do an auto payment. And even here you get the mascot, the Besiktas Eagle mascot. This mascot is pretty much Besiktas Eagle, yeah. Besiktas Eagle is the #1 football club pretty much in the whole of Turkey, where the Korean soccer player Kim Jae-soo or something like that plays here. That's the street dog. Oh, it's raining again. I can feel it on my face. Yeah, this area. You think this is bustling? This is nothing. You come at night, this whole place will be crowded with mascots and like a carnival at night. It's crazy. And yeah, this is the mascot, Besiktas Eagle. And beyond those buildings over there, that's the Bosphorus Straits over there. Yeah. I'm not going away from here because I need to be in this shop to pay for my internet. So I'm gonna pretty much end it here with this mascot. And it's raining right now again. Oh, my phone is getting wet so quickly. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot for being on today. And this is a nice angle. It's a nice angle. Thanks a lot for being on today, and thanks a lot RY Goh for buying me my coffee of the day. I see you guys tomorrow. Annyeong.